LRBAquatics.com. Hello world. How's it going, everybody? Hope you guys are all doing great. So today I wanted to share with you guys a little update on the 240. Now that's only half the lights on right there. So yes, 240 update. Substrate lasagna is done. Goose is cooked. And I'm about to add in the first fish here, which those are right there. So I'll go ahead and run you guys through this substrate lasagna. And here we have, so the first layer, let me grab my flashlight again, handy dandy flashlight. But in this first layer I got API pond media. This is good old Indiana dirt right here. This is actually like topsoil dirt from Home Depot. And it kind of got blended in with the Indiana dirt. I blended them both. And then we've got some laterite that's also in it. And then we have Brightwell on top. So there should be lots of nutrients within this. And most of it's just a yard dirt. So we'll see how this goes. A lot of these plants are plants that I'm just trying to salvage. This focus on this tank is mostly gonna be for plants. Because plants, I mean, they really do love the room to stretch out. I'm getting lots of new growth. You can see like some of these stems I pulled out of QT. They don't hardly have any leaves, but they should bounce back. Now this one's been in here for a while. It's been growing like crazy, which is Rotalia Any. Kimberly, I've got all kinds of Rotalias, Vesuvius. Then I've got this Glacier. This is like the gyro pump, where you can program them, kind of do a wave motion and all kinds of other motions. And then, yeah, Goozy Sword 2009. I got a bunch of reds. Really excited for this flame. Tons of different types, more Rotalias, the redder type Rotalias. Trying to bounce back some swords here, a couple of those. And for the lighting, I was gonna use these LEDs, but I don't think I'm even gonna bother with it because I just know I can get so much better plant growth from the T5. I don't know if it's the radiation or what that comes from them, but T5s really grow out some really good plants. So I just ordered 2 more of these, which are white, so I'll have 1 for each end, and that'll cover all 8 feet of the tank. So pretty stoked about that. Then up here, now I am getting some green spot algae in here already, but that's due to over fertilization. I actually fertilized too much. So if you start seeing green spot algae growing on your tank, kill the lights a little bit. That's why I'm only running half right now. And yeah, it's usually too much nutrients and lights that'll cause that. So these fish are pretty cool. These are some Peruvian tetras. As you can see, they're really lively. The camera is not really wanting to focus on them much. Try not to scare them too much, but they got like a little blue sheen to them. They're really shiny. They haven't been named, but they come from Peru. So I'm gonna add these in here. They're gonna be the first fish. And I'm pretty confident about it because I've already got snails in here, pond snails and ram's horns. They've been in here for like, hard to see the pond snails in here, but they've been in here for almost 3 weeks now. So we'll go ahead and add these guys in here and hope for the best. And these guys do all right for the next couple of days. I'll start adding the next fish, which probably be some killifish and maybe some pandagoras. We'll see. I'm gonna go ahead, and this is all RO water, so I'm not worried about getting it in there. You can see they're ready. Oh, there goes one. And the tank that I actually pulled these guys out of was a QT tank just full of moss, so I might get lucky and get some babies from them. They have no idea, but they just landed in the dream tank. You can see how personable they are with each other. See, they're more worried about if each other is okay opposed to checking out the tank or being afraid of anything else. So that's kind of interesting, just watching their behavior, their reaction. You can tell how tight knit they are. And I believe that is a male and female. This one being on this side, that being the male, and then this one being the female. So go on down there, guys, check it out. Hanging out here in the dark. That's a tetra thing. They probably like that dark right there. So yeah, there we go. Peruvian tetras, they're the first ones to go in the 240. Lucky, lucky fish. At least they're not sucking air. If they're sucking air, that's usually a bad sign. So as long as you add fish and they're not really sucking air too bad, should be good. Alright, so I'm going to take you guys on a little walkabout here. Matter of fact, I'm going to show you the tank that I pulled those tetras out, just so I can give you an idea of a good breeding ground for tetras too. Another way to kind of do it naturally. I know that's not really the subject of this video. Hear my RO running maybe. That's a loud sound in the background. But yeah, I'll show you what this is about anyway. Hello Wesley, what are you doing? You want to say hi? Hi. Silly boy. He's all running around. He's tired and trying to keep himself awake. But here's the tank that I actually pulled those tetras from. This is up in my QT rack up in the living room. You're eating candy? Yeah. Are you supposed to be doing that? Yeah? Silly. But yes, nice moss coverage. That's always great for tetra breeding. So those tetras were always constantly flirting and flaring up above that moss. So hopefully I'll get some... You got it?
Yeah.
All right. Hopefully I'll get some eggs from them. Wesley's getting that pointing thing down too. Yeah. That's pretty good. Now I do have these albino bristlenose plecos in there, so hopefully they don't eat the eggs. But we'll keep eye out on that for sure. And then another quick update on the fry rack, which I recently got done yesterday. I stayed up late last night and yum. That's nice to find on the banister. Those are tempting. No. But I ended up messing with it till about 5 o'clock in the morning last night. Just tweaking this and that. And we got a special guest here too. We got... Well, flip you guys around. Ben Maurer, he's in here doing the thing. Filling up the tanks. What's up, bud? What do you want? Yeah, now you're gonna be shy. Silly guy. Now, I did cut some of these hoses down. Like, everything's dribbling. So now everything's got a nice ripple. Because if you leave it streaming, like for instance... If I left it like that, the top of the water wouldn't get broken up much. It'd get a bunch of biofilm in it. So it's really good to have it dribbling like that. But everything's dribbling. Everything pulled out. I've been working on painting some of these. The bottoms of them. Just to kind of make the fish feel more comfortable. Been using this rubber stuff. Now, it is a little scary. This has been bowing forward a little bit, but I think it'll be alright. But yeah, pretty excited about that. Yeah, Ben's over here filling up the tanks. Saving me all kinds of time so I can get on here and talk to you all. But I'm going to try to keep this short here, because I got lots to do. And make sure I ain't got any big questions in here or miss any super chats, because it's hard to run through all this and read your guys' conversation at the same time. I appreciate that, Gary. Alright, so I'm gonna hop off here. I wanted to update you guys on that 240, give you a couple other good updates. What fish would you stock in a 25-gallon cube with crystal red shrimp? Chili rasboras. What's up? Listening, cutting the grass. Wow, that's pretty cool. All right. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed. Liked as always. Subscribe. You guys know the deal. Till next time, everybody. Peace. Need to get a signal booster for your streaming for fish room. So I do actually have a LTE network extender. It's just getting through all these tanks that makes it really rough. And then sometimes YouTube doesn't want to upload it in HD for some reason. But anyways, peace. Have fun and thanks for hanging out.